Now, I want to read you something very important. It's what you call an enlightening moment. I'm not asking you to agree with me. I just want you to stay with something. This is from a book I had for a year called Man's Eternal Quest. I want you to take a listen to this. I had this for years. Matter originates in thought. In thought. Starting with the power of his creative imagination, man has built wonderful scientific devices and marvelous material civilization. Inventions are the result of the materialization of human thought. Many people try to achieve something in the realm of thought, but they give up when difficulties arise. But they give up when difficulties arise. Only those persons who have visualized their thoughts very strongly have been able to manifest them in outward form. You see, everything on earth had its birth in the factory of the mind, either in God's mind or in man's mind. Actually, man cannot think an original thought. He can only borrow God's thoughts and become an instrument to materialize them. One may gather great wisdom by cultivating the consciousness that this world and everything in it is only a dream. First of all, do not take your earth experiences too seriously. The root cause of sorrow is in viewing the passing show with emotional involvement. If you continually think to yourself, I haven't lived as I ought to have lived, you only make yourself miserable. Rather, do your best to be better, and no matter what difficulties come, ever affirm, it's all a dream. It will soon pass. Muhammad Ali just taught us that. Then no trouble can be a great trial to you. No happenings of this earth can in any way torture you. Now, case in point, very difficult. But over the years, one of my good friends I was in 2000, maybe earlier than that, hanging out with, bodybuilding, he owned the gym. He helped me with the ideas on how to better change my diet, better change my workouts, and help me get into the thought of being healthy. And he passed away, but he had wrote a book. And it was funny, when I went to his funeral, I thought about it. I said, he showed me how to write this book. I just followed the exact same thing with the exact same publisher, and the fullness of a man materialized. So I had learned that I could do it. It was difficult. I was writing chapters. I was in college doing papers. And I found out no pain, no gain. Now, this is what's funny. The way I grew up, as soon as I got some pain, I went to duck it. See? I had to have something. Smoke it away, drink it away, run away. And then I realized no pain, no gain. First I must crawl, then walk, and then I could run before my life falls prey to the gun. I cannot be always in a hurry, because sometimes speed can get you buried. And as I learned to slowly walk, I learned to do instead of talk. Like James Brown said, just talking loud and saying nothing. So here's my advice. You got to visualize it first. You'll see it when you believe it, is what Wayne Dyer said. Passed away this year. You'll see it when you believe it. Most people, I'm from Missouri, I got to see it first. You'll never get nowhere like that. You will see it when you believe it first. It has to materialize in your mind. You got to meditate. You got to slow yourself up, and you got to let it come out. You see? But not that many people want to believe that. See? You don't want to believe that you can pick up a pencil and a pen and get the artist's way and sit down and just unblock yourself, because you've been blocking yourself. You know what I'm saying? From all the negativity. Oh, you're never going to do fat boy, black boy, short boy, woman, man, tall, short. Look at what the world does. Nasty, nasty. And it calibrates at a low level. The energy level of that stuff is very low. 75, 40, 100. But when you start getting to love, you're at 500. You see what I'm saying? You get more energy. Your energy level is more positive. Random acts of kindness. But you got to create it in your mind. I said, you know what? Some kind of way, I'm going to have the Black Panther tattoo. Never tattooed my body. We're not doing that good, through the year. Got a house, got bills. But I put it in my mind. The artist came, and it's done. It's simple. It's not that difficult. It feels like it's difficult because you got to give it some effort. But you got to give life effort, and you got to put something in it. And no, what does it say in the Road Less Travel? It says life is difficult. But once you transcend that, which means once you get up in the past that, it's not so difficult, because what you'll do, you'll start solving the problems. Now, what people do is they think problems are going to just go away. They're not going to go away. But you grow spiritually and mentally by working on them. He said that Benjamin Franklin says those things that hurt instruct. But we run from it. Life says, let's get suave, let's be cool, no effort. And no effort, and you get fat and lazy, and I mean that in a derogatory term, but effort is what makes. Look at animals. They're all in great shape till we domesticate them. It's amazing. So what we got to do is the thought creates it. You see, I'm going to slow this down and end it right here, because these things people don't like to listen too long. You cannot think your way to the right action. You have to act your way to right thinking. And it's not because we're stupid. Actually, people who get least done are very wise. They think too much. You got to act your way to right thinking. You take someone who has already created something and you add to that. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Let somebody else raise their bottom up for you. But the group foreigner said it best. I got to take a little time sometime, right? It takes a little time sometimes to get your feedback. No. That's wrong. What I got to do, I got to go back to foreigner. It says, got to take a little time to think things over. Got to read between the line in case I need it when I'm older. In my life, there's been heartache and pain, and I don't know if I can face it again. But I can't stop now. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life. This mountain I must climb feels like the world upon my shoulder. Through the clouds, I see love shine. It keeps me warm as life grows colder. You've got to get that. You're getting older now. And one of the benefits of experience is that it makes it harder and harder to be ignorant. You know what you got to do. Put them pretzels down. You have one too many Hennessy's, that's enough. Take a break. Put the weed down for a minute. And get busy. But you don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to do anything. You know what I'm saying? But it is a strong suggestion. One.